Young South African director and screenwriter Miklas Maneke is joining me on Skype. Now, Miklas has been getting a huge international acclaim for his film KanyeKanye. Miklas, congratulations on all of the awards you've been winning.
Thank you so much. It's a really big honor to be able to win, internationally and locally.
Now, tell me about these awards. You won 4 international film festivals in the past few months?
Yeah, in the past 2 weeks.
Wow. Now, before we get into all of this international recognition that you've been getting, why don't you introduce me to KanyeKanye and tell me about the story you tell?
Yeah, it's a story about 2 best friends that argue about which apple is better, the green apple or the red apple. And they can never decide, and it causes the greatest divide in the town's history, and they split the entire town in half. And it's a story of a boy from one side of the town that falls in love with a girl from the other side of town, and very Romeo and Juliet. But I've always believed that social media can be really powerful. I mean, we're doing this interview over Skype, and if you take a paper cup, like a little paper cup with a string, you can make a paper cup telephone. And basically what the boy does is he connects all the washing lines in the town together from his house to her house so they can form this paper cup telephone relationship. Yeah.
Wow, it sounds like quite a powerful story. Now, you weren't only the director, you also wrote the story. Tell me about what inspired this. How did the story come to be?
Well, I wrote the story together with the cinematographer of the film, and the work of Dr. Seuss has always been a big inspiration, and when looking back at South Africa's story and the history of South Africa, we thought that it could be really interesting to tell our story in a different way, and I feel people are, getting tired of hearing the story of apartheid over and over again, but it is a story that needs to be told, and it's a story that resonates internationally because there've been, these really big divides all across the world, and yeah, I thought, if one can tell the story in a totally different way, in a way that people are going to, escape and enjoy the film for the film, I think, it can have a really big impact, and that's where it originated.